Hey guys, welcome back to the Joy in the Journey Challenge. I'm Holly, and today we are wrapping up week 1 of the challenge. Woohoo, we made it. So congrats for that. I'm celebrating, you should too. And today what we're focusing on is a very important part of any journey, and that is rest. We need to make sure we are taking time to rest and recharge. If we don't rest, if we try to push it too hard, then we're just going to burn out. We're not going to make it to the finish line, or we will, but we'll be miserable doing it. And that's not the point of this, right? We don't want that. We are finding joy in the journey. We're embracing the process. And part of that means pacing ourselves. So that's what I want you to think about today. And if you're listening to this in real time on a Friday, then I want you to make that the priority or a priority of your upcoming weekend. So just remember, sleep is so important. Rest in general is important for our brain and our body. It affects our cognitive functioning, it affects our mood. I don't know about you, but when I don't sleep well, I can be in a pretty crappy mood. Or at least I have to work a lot harder to keep my mood up and to keep my mood positive. It also affects our physical energy levels. It affects our ability to heal and recover from injury. And this is something else that is really relevant for this challenge, especially if you're starting a new semester or starting a new job or learning a new skill, is don't forget that when we sleep is when our brain processes and stores new information. So in order to really incorporate what we're learning and to be able to use that in our working memory, we need to give our brains time to do that. And that happens when we sleep. So for those reasons, and I'm sure many others, let's make sleep a priority this weekend. And also just remember to take some downtime, to give your brain and body time to just rest, just do something that's calming or soothing for you. And just know that that's not wasted time. That is a fundamental part of the process. So that's what this is about. I was going to recap what we've talked about the rest or previously this week. Maybe I'll just do that really quickly to keep that on your brain. We talked about how we're fueling ourselves, how we're nourishing all of the parts of ourselves. We talked about what stories are we telling ourselves and where might we be limiting ourselves based on like false beliefs that we have. We've talked a little bit about identifying our what, meaning our destination. What's our destination? Where are we going and why? Kind of coming up with a really strong why to motivate us. We've also talked about practicing our skills and breaking things down into small chunks, practicing them in small intervals consistently to benefit from that compound effect, but without wearing ourselves out. We also talked a little bit about setbacks and how we always have the option to choose joy, even in the face of a setback. And that's been really relevant for me this week. And we talked a little bit about finding inspiration. So who can you look to? Who do you admire? Who can you look to inspire you in whatever it is that your journey is for you this semester or this season? So that pretty much covers it. And now the focus is rest. So yay for making it through week 1. And I'm going to be traveling this weekend, so I won't be checking in until next week, probably Tuesday of next week. So I'm wishing you a great weekend, rest up, and I'll see you back here next week.